If you were to guess how many types of soil are in North Carolina, what number would come to mind? 5? 20? How about more than 400? While this number may seem like an exaggeration, it might start to make sense once we take a step back and ask the question, just what is soil? Soils are made up of solid particles and the spaces between those particles. These solid pieces, in turn, can be made up of mineral particles, think weathered rock, and organic material, such as crushed bark or leaves. A soil's texture is the combination of mineral particle sizes that comprise it. These can be broadly broken down into sand, silt, and clay. Just like mixing paint colors on a palette, these different mineral particle sizes can be sifted and rearranged, leading to different soil textures. In North Carolina, the clay soils in the mountains and Piedmont generally come from weathered bedrock, known as saprolite. Silt soil is often found in and around stream beds and river bottoms, formed from the erosion of upstream rocks and carried there by water. Eastern North Carolina's sandy soils originate from marine sediments deposited over time as the oceans have periodically advanced and retreated. The physical characteristics of soils don't just change as we move across the state. They also change as we go down. If you've ever dug a hole, you've probably noticed that the soil's appearance changes with depth in roughly horizontal layers. Broadly speaking, we can break down these layers into 3 groups: topsoil, subsoil, and parent material. The topsoil is where most of a soil's organic matter is located. Plant roots are also found in this layer, as well as lots of biological activity from worms, burrowing animals, bacteria, and other organisms. Beneath the topsoil is the subsoil, which is typically higher in clay content. Depending on how compacted this soil is, the height of the water table, and available nutrients, plant roots may or may not extend into the subsoil. Finally, we have the parent material, comprised of bedrock or large chunks or shelves of rock. The mineral particles that make up a soil typically come from the weathering of this parent material. So really, having over 400 different types of soil makes a lot of sense once we start to consider North Carolina's diverse geography and landscapes. In our next videos, we'll learn more about the influence of soil texture on soil-water movement, implications for agriculture, and how the State Climate Office of North Carolina measures soil moisture.